Hi everyone, my name is John Gabriel A. Banzon.
And I am Ayumi Sato, and we are here to talk about social penetration theory and communication privacy management. So, what is social penetration theory, Gabi?
Social penetration theory is the process of developing deeper intimacy with another person through mutual self-disclosure. Its core principle states that relationship lasts long period of time between two individuals that have evidence of sharing more personal information with one another. To make it more simple, you could treat the theory as an onion, wherein Altman and Taylor compared it to an individual. So, us individuals have various layers of information that we share to different people based on our level of physical and verbal proximity with them. And additionally, social penetration should be strictly verbal in terms of exchange because judgments and first impressions are only guesses. And that is social penetration theory. What about communication privacy management theory, May?
I got you.
Yes.
So, for communication privacy management theory, people believe they own and have a right to control their private information. They do so by using personal privacy rules. This theory should not be confused with self disclosure, which is the sharing of information to create intimacy and increase bonding. But communication privacy management theory seeks to explain the process in which people reveal or hide information, and it doesn't necessarily come with feelings and intimacy. Next, we are going to discuss specific concepts based on the theories that were mentioned.
So for social penetration theory, like I said, the onion concept by Altman and Taylor. So under this concept, we have four terms that we need to remember. We have surface, peripheral, intermediate, and central. So for the surface, on this like part of the layer, there's no shame. This is your conversation for the first time, and you talk about your appearances, gender, or age. This is the stage where, like, harmless cliches, like the phrase, life is like that. So that is surface. For peripheral, the questions are not that deep and personal. This is like the basic interest of the two-person conversing to each other. So next, intermediate. This may not be the whole truth as we are not yet comfortable to lay ourselves bare, but we are still feeling our way forward. These are slightly personal and more comfortable to the person we always talk verbally. And lastly, central, the innermost deeply held fears and more personal secrets of yourself. This is like the concept of yourself. Now, in this stage, we start to talk about more private and personal matters.
Okay, so for the communication privacy management theory, people control their private information through the use of personal privacy rules. When others are told or given access to a person's private information, they become co owners of that information. Co owners of private information need to negotiate mutually agreeable privacy rules about telling others. When co owners of private information don't effectively negotiate and follow mutually held privacy rules, boundary turbulence is the likely result. For our media text, we chose the TV series entitled Is Into Her. Ah,
Yes.
wow, let's go. That
Yes.
was aired last 2021, starring Donnie Pangilinan as Dave Lore Enrile and Bel Mariano as Max Payne Del Val.
For social penetration theory, first we have the surface. So we have two examples, both on the same episode, episode 1. Timestamp is 9/11. This is the first encounter of Dave and Max in Mindoro. Parang nabangga ni
Mm-mm.
Dave si Max sa Mindoro kasi parang si Max pumuntang Manila as an exchange student sa Benison. Then, yun yung first encounter nila, nabangga ni Dave kasi si Dave parang meron siyang lead.
Nahabol.
Yeah, may lead na siya na nandun yung bumaril sa kuya niya. So next, yung second encounter nila is still on episode 1. The timestamp is 32:25. Ito na yung nasa Manila si Max, nasa Benison na siya, and turns out, same sila ng school ni Dave. Nasa Benison din. So, yun. So, pangit din ang encounter nila sa second kasi nainis si Max, parang may binubuli si Dave during that scene. Tapos, ayun, nainis si Max, nag-stand up siya, tapos sinapak niya si Dave. So, next, medyo naglalay low na yung peripheral. So, same sa episode 1 din. Siguro ito na yung parang mag-e-end the episode, tapos cliffhanger to episode 2. Ang timestamp niya is 38:12. There's this scene na nagde-debate sila about love. Parang doon sa love, ewan ko ba sa teacher nila. Basta about sa love. Makikita din yung parang pagkakaiba nilang preference about dun sa topic na yun. Pero, medyo nakikilala nila sa isa kasi parang nalaman, ganun pala yung nakikita niya sa love. So, medyo,
may kanya-kanyang opinion.
Parang nalalaman nila yung basic interest ng isa't isa. So, next, episode 2 naman siya, same sa peripheral, 22-33 seconds. Di talaga naging maganda yung relationship nila ni Dave and Max. Since Dave is a bully nga, tapos lagi niya pinagtitripan si Max, lalo na nung sinapak ni Max si Dave. Doon na nagsimula yun.
Gangster kasi.
Oo, doon na nagsimula yun. Dave's pulling out pranks, pinapahiya si Max, basta lahat ng pambubuli. Para lang umalis si Max sa school. Since they don't think that Max belongs to their school. But since Max is a tough person, nahihirapan sila din mapaalis.
Go girl!
Diba? Kaya, ayun.
So, next na, we have intermediate. Let's go. We have 2 example ng episodes. So, the first one is episode 3 with a timestamp of 26:48. So, dito sa episode na to, the headmaster asked Dave and Max to make an anti-bullying campaign because of the numerous bullying incidents in their school. From episode 4 with a timestamp of 14:30. So, eto na yun. While preparing for the presentation sa bahay nila Dave, nagkaroon ng chance makapag-usap sila Dave and Max. They were able to talk about their personal lives. So, Dave opening up about his ex-girlfriend, si Kim, while Max opened up about her current family situation and his ex-boyfriend as well. So, somehow, diba, nagkaroon sila ng time to get to know each other. Next, kilig na kilig. So, next, punta naman tayo sa central source. So, dito meron tayong 4 na examples. So, first, from episode 4 with a timestamp of 28:50. So, after the anti-bullying campaign, Dave and Max really got close. Ito na. Ito na, sis.
Ayan na.
And
Diyan na
they were able to
nagsisimula.
get to know each other well. So, as time passed by, Max helped Dave become a better person. Diba? Na. So, next example natin from episode 10 with the timestamp of 4:32, Max helped Dave overcome his problems and fears in life. One example is when Max talked to Dave's mom. Diba? That was the reason why naging okay ulit si Dave and yung mom niya.
Yeah.
It's all because of Max.
Like,
And another one, kalmahan mo sis.
Wait lang.
Is when Dave
Go.
continuously blaming himself for what had happened to his brother. But because of Max, he was able to forgive himself and mabalik yung relationship niya with his brother. So, sa third example, from episode 7 with a timestamp of 22:14. So, everything turned out well for the both of them until nag-confess na ng feeling si Dave kay Max.
Oh my
And
God.
then fast forward tayo.
Okay.
From episode 7 to episode 10 with a timestamp of 33:45. Max confessed her feelings as well. Ayan na, nagkaamin na sila, diba?
You make my life
As
better.
well, and naging sila sa huli.
Yes.
So, from enemies to friends to lovers. Ayan, gusto niyo yun?
Done sa social penetration theory. So, for our next theory, yung CPM, also known as Communication Privacy Management, and we can see this theory in the episode 4 of the series is into her. Diba, Meg?
Okay, so in this episode, Dave and Max are slowly opening up to each other. Dave was able to talk about his brother who was in the hospital and is in a coma, his best friends, as well as his ex-girlfriend who broke his heart. So Max also opened up about her ex-boyfriend and how she was posted.
In this episode, Ren, Dave asked Max not to tell whatever they're talking about to his mom, since he doesn't want his mom to find out what he's doing in their school. So we can see na they shared some of their personal and private information through the use of personal privacy rules. Max and Dave became each other co-owners of their private information kasi nga, di ba, nagsabi na sila ng like secrets nila.
Nag-share na.
Like more
Yeah.
private stuff talaga. Perfect example of communication privacy management talaga to.
And that's it. We hope that you guys were able to grasp everything we've said. We explained it in a way that you guys will be able to easily understand it.
Hearing this series for the first time is really confusing and overwhelming, but we hope that with the help of the examples that we have chosen and the specific events that happened in the series that we picked, you guys will be able to understand these theories.
Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been Ayumi Sato.
And this has been Gabriel Banzon. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you guys.